8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, hi there. So, I have downloaded, basically I purchased, come on, okay, I purchased this game. It's the Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan. It is not downloaded yet, it's downloading still. It needs about 36 more minutes. We will play this game after we play Life is Strange, and I had said we would play another game. That game was Detroit Become Human. I took it for my PC, and Copilot had told me that my PC would be okay with that game. That game was on Steam, so that's also an online game you purchase and you play online. You don't have like a physical copy, that's the only difference. But the game is crazily heavy, like it needs a lot of graphics. It needs a lot of power for its graphics.
I suffer so long that I built a home. They tap at the window.
And apparently my laptop is not one of the things that can support the game, because my laptop was a second-hand laptop I bought from eBay to be able to write my novel Jezebel, Cassia. And if you are like, Helga, did you actually buy a second-hand laptop? Did you know that my Nintendo is also second-hand because it was cheaper? Yeah, it really is. Because I wanted a Nintendo, but the original Nintendo costed a fortune back then when I took it 3 years ago. I bought
Lucas
it.
and Safi? That can't be good. Oh, I should let other Moses know how it went.
I bought it about a month after you dumped me. I really wanted to play games, and that was the cheapest solution. Instead of buying it for about 300, I took it for 150, which is budget for me. And in a game, the first game that I bought was Life is Strange 1. So, yeah, that's the that's the truth. That's the reality with me. That's the reality. I'm sorry. So I can't play the game. We can play it together in your own powerful, very expensive computer, which will be able to support such games, but I can't support them. You know. Maybe the reason is because I'm not scholarly enough. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste more time into this. Yesterday we saw how Safi and Max played it very dirty with Lucas. So let's go back. Helga won't you ramble this time? I'm eating chocolate at the moment and I'm not really in the mood because I'm mad with you, with your disgusting behavior. I will rant, but in the end of the game, not here. So if you wanna go and see my rant, just go in the end of this video.
Moses must be waiting to hear how it went. I should go talk to him.
I don't wanna talk with them. Let's go to Moses.
We got him.
What I would have given to see it. How is Safi?
Exhausted, surprised. Exhausted.
Exhausted, I'm sure. It took a lot of courage, what she did.
You should get back. She'll need you.
That guy looks like he's in love with
Us.
Safi.
She knows you're still here for her, too.
away my entire year.
Mine too.
So that's what you two were planning this whole time.
Wait, where's Safi?
Where's Safi? Safi wanted the truth, so I gave it to her. All of it. You don't even know what the fuck you just did, do you?
No.
What was that about? What's wrong?
My head, it was my book! I can't believe you.
I can do this!
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
What?
You lied to me.
Safi, you lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me. You lied to me.
You lied to me.
I'm not making any sense. I don't understand. The other game was the one that I said that it will have many choices, many endings, 80 plus endings. I was really interested to play it, but yeah, I can't play it. And yeah, let's say buying a very expensive, powerful gaming computer is not something I can afford at this moment or in any moment in my life in general. So yeah, it has to wait indefinitely again. Yeah. Why am I even saying that? Do you even care? Would you buy something for me? You didn't buy me shit ever, like not even a bucket of bouquet of flowers. So why would you even do that, right? Yeah, I am obviously very sad about the game because I really wanted to play it and I found it for cheap, and I was like, yeah, let's go for it, and I can't. So I had to buy this game, Man of Medan, that one here, which is same same thing. It's just a horror movie type of game, the dark picture. So it's I wanted to play actually the Until Dawn, which is the prequel of these games, but I couldn't find it on Nintendo, and I could find it on laptop, but my laptop is not powerful enough for this game again. Plus, it costed £50. Yeah, no. So I bought this. It is a standalone, but it's horror. Your choices matter, and basically you can kill every person that is a character, every person, like people around you, your own protagonists. You can kill them, you can save them. Your choices matter way more than the Life is Strange. Life is Strange is more about like philosophy, let's say, and less about choices. That's how I would frame it. But here, your choices are life and death, and that makes a good game, I suppose. Let's see what's going on here. What's happening?
What has she done? I have to find her before it's too late. Martha, one of her soldiers. We are fucking legacy.
Professor Mecha.
All this shit this whole time. Young, fake man. Fati is mad. It's going to be okay. It's dead. It's okay. Oh my god. Listen. That's Safi talking.
Okay, he has tampered with all of the head. Okay, that's Safi's power.
Oh man, it's getting worse. People's headaches are getting worse. Can you hear me?
Get back, Mom. I said, get back.
Okay,
Why don't you just listen?
so it has to do with Dr. Mama.
Safi's with Yasmin. Oh shit.
Mafia bosses.
People's headaches are getting worse.
I don't know where I'm going. What? What the fuck? Tornado. Another tornado. Fuck. How many parallels do you want with the first game because we didn't have enough inspiration for this one? A lot. Or like Strange is like, yes.
Up here, looked down at the school. We got hope, you know. We saw a future.
Okay.
It's upside down, isn't it?
Where? Where is that? You know?
Sure, talk. Girl flings herself from overload. Classmate shot. Mother surprisingly okay.
Oh.
Shit. Safi, hold on.
Got to go to the overlook.
Safi, wait for me.
Okay, so people think that maybe Dr. Mama will kill Safi. Okay.
Up there.
Okay.
I have to hurry.
We have ruined the school.
Okay.
You did nothing. Only terrible choices. You won't even admit it. Spent my life shielding you from harm. You have no idea. What you did is unforgivable.
Almost there. Hold on, Sophia, please. I was trying to...
Say you were trying to protect me. Say it one more time. I fucking dare you.
Safi, don't do
Stay
this.
back!
What the fuck?
Both of you!
Safi's psycho. All of them are psychos, but Safi is... Whenever I play, I'm like, is she that terrible as I remember her last time I saw the game? And I'm like, yeah, she's even worse.
Safi, listen to me.
You're losing control. Caledon's in danger. Oh my god, you don't say any of these things to a false prophet. Except if you wanna enrage them even more. If you wanna enrage a false prophet, tell them you're losing control because they wanna be in control, or tell them Caledon is in danger. Do they give a fuck if the people are in danger? No. Because of her, Gwen lost her job. Lucas lied. Lucas' day was destroyed. Do you think she gives a fuck? No. If I have to shoot myself in here, in the head, because this is what these choices are all about, you're losing control.
Something's happening to your powers. You're losing control.
All this time I've been trying to get justice, and she's the one who's been getting in the way. Not Gwen. My own fucking mother.
It was you? You canceled her book deal?
Max is stupid. Like, that's evident from the beginning. That's evident from the beginning. Like, the fact that they made, the big revelation that Dr. Mama is behind every bullshit that has happened in the uni is like, oh my god, like, didn't you see it coming? Didn't you fucking see it coming? Like, Gwen wanted to speak, she didn't speak. Like, Lucas hide stuff, Dr. Mama lied to our face. Who you thought could be, except of the president? Come on.
The book was just her latest twisted fuckery. She's been doing this for years. Since I was a kid.
You deserve better than what I experienced.
That's psycho. Storm.
Safi, remember what I told you about Arcadia Bay? About the storm? It's happening again.
Don't do this to me, you'll regret everything. Nothing from these things work for a false prophet. If you tell them do this for me, they don't care about you. You will lose everything. Go for it.
If we don't do something, the whole town's gonna be destroyed. You don't want that on you. Trust me.
Max, she kept me from seeing my dad. And she made me think it was his idea. How fucked up is that? You don't understand.
This world can be so cruel.
How's this for cruel? The only time in my entire life that you were controlling me was when I wasn't even me! Habibti.
Oh. Oh my god.
Look, low-key, that's what I say about the false prophet. She's right into this. If her mother did all this stuff to her, she low-key has a point. Because, as I said, with Persis was beaten by his dad. He had a lot of shit going on in his life. I'm not gonna spoil everything. You have seen that he is troubled and he has a history, he has a past that shows he's troubled and he suffers, and he's like erring because he has his own reasons for that, and his own reasons that he has snapped. And if you're like, hey, what are these reasons? Come back and I will give you the story. I'm not gonna expose everything about the story like that, obviously. Like, I gave you the story to read it yourself. I didn't wanna put it on the internet and let everybody read it before I actually go to the publisher. So, yeah, you get what I mean, right? So, the fact that she is troubled before she became who she is, that gives her a point, and I can understand her a little more, but on the other hand, Yasmin was trying to protect her. It was not like that she was a bad person. She's not like Mother Gothel or whatever.
The fuck do you think you are? I'm your mother.
One day you will understand.
He has a point.
Shut up!
I've done everything for you.
Shut
He
up!
has a point. Okay, so it's a psycho family essentially. Rush Safi, talk Safi down. No, I'm not gonna help her kill Yasmin. Why should I do that?
Safi, show your mom you never needed her help. This
This isn't you, Safi.
No, it is her, but we don't want Yasmin to be killed.
It was me. Safia. This gun was the only choice I've ever really had. What's happening to you? Oh my God.
Okay.
No! Help her! I failed. I didn't stop this.
No, it's not her fault. It's not her fault that Safi is fucked up. Oh fuck you, I have to go to the past. Please don't make me focus on a photo again, it's very difficult. No. Could Max hurt Safi? 83%. No, Safi believes in you. Would Safi turn... Who should Safi turn into? Go as herself 90%. Safi is proud of herself for owning up to her past. How to save living world Yasmin? Talk Safi down. Safi appreciates your words but feels resigned to her fate. Hellerton House moment of reflection. Max did not reflect by her fireplace in Hellerton House. Don't remember that. It's being a choice. To-do list. Max did not see the to-do list on the fridge in both timelines. Okay. Safi as Amanda. Max asked Safi not to eat. Safi as Amanda. Max asked Safi not to shapeshift into Amanda again. Safi as Lucas. Max disliked Safi ruining Lucas' bond with his son. Exactly. What it was that? Max approved of Safi's Lucas impersonation. Okay, whatever. Safi's death. Max told Safi she's dead in the other timeline. Gingerbread house. Max helped Moses finish his gingerbread house. Krampus figurine. Max left the Krampus figurine alone. Insulting Lucas. Max was polite to Lucas during the chat with Dark Loretta. The other choice was 50-50%, as you can see. Max insulted Lucas during the chat with Dark Loretta. 50% that we did is Max was polite to Lucas during the chat with Dark Loretta. Crowd participation. Max cheered during the roasts. 43%. Post-roast chats. Max only spoke with both Moseses after the roast. Because the 74% was we could talk to other people as well. Krampus party moment of reflection. Max did not reflect after the Krampus party. Okay, next chapter. Fuck. That was fucked up. So her powers grow out of control. And yeah. Let's see how this will end. So now we are in chapter 5. So what are the close-up in... Let's go with this outfit. I tried to have it in the previous gameplay, but they didn't allow me to. So we have one last chapter and then we will start Man of Medan, the new game. The coherence.
Storm's here too now. Maybe it's everywhere. And if
I'm here, then Safi, the Overlook.
So the Overlook is like the lighthouse, Yasmin is like Jefferson and Principal Wells, and Victoria is like Loretta, Yasmin, no Yasmin, Safi is like Chloe slash Jefferson too, Rachel Lambert is Maya Okada. I will pretend that this game is not a fan fiction of the first one. The first one is terrific. It's terrific from all sides. The meaning, the moments, the storyline, the music, philosophy, theology, everything is chef's kiss. It's 10 out of 10. I have no idea what the fuck this is, but at least we could extract some useful lessons from this. Well, you could because you had me. You had me here, not whatever the fuck made
Will be
the
there.
game.
The one that drank champagne with me out of a crappy mug.
Okay, so we don't know in which timeline we are.
Or the one who hurt so many people. Even herself. I didn't want any of this. I tried so hard to save her.
Okay.
Fancy seeing you here.
You're okay. Which Safi are you? Which Safi are you?
Which Safi are you? Am I even Safi? After all that? Holy shit! You really did it! Weather's worse than I remember it.
Storm followed me.
So did I, apparently.
I've never done that before.
I guess it's time.
Oh, can I shoot her? If I have the choice, I would shoot her. I'm sorry. Do you really want this? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not. Shoot her.
I'm so sorry. Sorry for what? You're not the one who shot her mom.
For what I've done. What I'm going to do.
Stop stalling, Max. You saw what happened.
I wanna shoot her so bad the way she's talking. She's such a nasty asshole. Helga, why don't you like the game? Because the game has elements of predestination, and predestination is a doctrine that has prevailed in Calvinism, aka for your butt. When I say butt, I don't mean B-U-T, I mean B-U-T-T, like ass. So, go back. For your ass, I don't mean like prevailed in Calvinism, like sociologically or whatever. I mean Christianity. Okay, so this is a doctrine. Let's go back to it. Predestination. This is how usually you call it. It's a theory slash demonic idea taken from Greek paganism. I don't know if other religions have it. Like, do Buddhists believe in predestination? I'm not really sure. I believe that they don't. Like, if you ask me, I don't think this is like something that exists in other religions for a very specific reason. For example, as I said about Buddhism, in Buddhism, you guys believe that you will go reincarnated somewhere else, maybe like as an animal or a plant, or maybe not. You will get to Nirvana and you won't come back again. So that doesn't qualify for predestination. So even if you have it somewhere in the middle or somewhere in the deep, that doesn't mean you actually believe in this crap, because you believe like in taking your will in your own hands, something like that. On the other hand, now, as I said, predestination is a doctrine from Greek paganism. I believe this is a Greek doctrine, known and not something that exists outside of the borders of Greece, and that's how it landed on Calvinism. You wrote your dissertation on Calvin, didn't you? You mentioned him many times in your dissertation. I saw your dissertation, so I will explain to you what the fuck is going X with Calvin and why Calvin is a heretic and all that jazz. So, predestination in Greek paganism is when I don't know how to describe it. Fuck my life. Okay, so let's take it from there. In Greek paganism, as I have said many times, you have many deities that create the pantheon, the one, the to be, είναι, as I have said. But while this is the case, they also believe, as you have seen, that the deities have parents. And then when you ask a pagan, like, do you actually believe that Zeus has a dad? They will tell you no. But at the same time, they will tell you his dad is actually Saturn. And you have like the planets, if you remember, like Jupiter, Saturn, Cronus. So they kind of believe it, they kind of don't believe it. It's philosophical. If you ask me, Helga, do they believe it? The answer is both yes and no. Yes, they believe that Zeus is eternal and Cronus is eternal. They believe that the one exists inside the other, like a bubble. That's why I gave you the allegory of like a bubble universe inside a bubble multiverse. So, like a very big deity having and encompassing all the other deities, and all of them make the one, the whole, but all of them individually are like avatars of the same deity. So, the answer is not a definite yes and a definite no, and it is not bound to human understanding. That's how I would say it. So, as Christians say, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, and usually they are like, don't try to explain it. It is a divine thing, and we can't explain it. That's exactly how Greek paganism works. But the problem with Greek paganism is that it doesn't inherently make sense. Because, if you ask me as a Christian, because you have to think the one God inside the other like a matryoshka doll. You open the one and you have the other one inside it, and this represents the universe, like the theology is extracted by observing the universe, the stars and the planets. That's how it works. So now that I explained all this and I put it aside, how does this connect with predestination? Zeus in Greek pantheon is considered the biggest and most powerful of all gods, and he's considered the father of all gods and all humankind. But there is a deity, it's a triune deity again, that is above Zeus, that even Zeus fears, and that deity is named Destiny, in Greek Mira. So you wanna write that in Latin, it is M-I-R-A, Mira. In Greek it's written as M-O-I-M-R-A, and that is because O-I in Greek is pronounced E. That's how Inoni is written in Greek. Like Inoni in English is written like O-E-N-O-N-E, right? In Greek it's written O-I-N, Omega, so that's a big O, N, and Eta, which is the equivalent of our H, I would say, the English H, but it's pronounced E, so it's E, no, ni. So that's the correct pronunciation of the deity Mira, Destiny, it's the name. You can call it in another word in Greek, pepромeno, destiny, your ultimate fate, let's say it, fate. I think some people call it the fates. In Hercules by Disney you saw this deity, but in a different form. It's the fates that Hades is asking when speaking about Hercules. He is asking the advice of three elderly women with one eye. That eye is the third eye in Greek paganism, I'm just explaining. And they were cutting the thread of life of people. That's because their name Fates is what connects you with your storyline, like your life. Destiny. What is your destiny? live or die, for example. That's the truth. The reason they are three, it's against the same thing, the true nature of Zeus, as I say it all the time. So the deity is represented in Hercules with three people. She's actually one woman. She's a woman above Zeus, and I have seen many pagans. I think even Sarah. I think I remember Sarah saying that, but don't buy this as gospel. She said that Hecate is the mother of the universe, and she's above all, and she's the holy creator. This is how she said. That's the reality. Like, this is how pagans see their gods. The one is the other deity. Like, Hecate is actually a titaness, kind of like she's daughter of titans, and still she's seen as mother deity. It's like, again, Zeus is the son of Saturn. Saturn is the son of Uranus. Uranus is the son of chaos and Gaia. Yeah, chaos, how we pronounce them in Greek. So now that I got this out of the way and explained how it works, so Zeus feared even destiny. If destiny wanted, let's say, destiny wants Stephen, I'm always saying the name Stephen, she wants Stephen to die. Zeus has a very strong mystical connection with Stephen, and he wants to spare Stephen's life in the war that he will die. He goes to Destiny. Destiny hears Zeus, that's mediator Zeus there, okay? It's like Jesus. Don't Christians say Jesus is a mediator? That idea, which is taken out of context in the Bible. In the Bible, it doesn't say what I'm saying now, but Christians have interpreted the verse according to the Greek pagan idea. They think that there is a lesser deity called Jesus that goes and interferes with God the Father, who is like Saturn. That's how they see it, and it's definitely very wrong. That's not what the Bible says. But back to that, let's say Stephen is in danger and Zeus is trying to save him. Zeus goes to Destiny. He says his case. Look, I have a close, a strong mystical bond with Stephen. I want you to save his life. Zeus has no power over Destiny, and if Destiny hears and is like, I don't wanna help Stephen, he will die, Zeus respects her. He can't do anything. Now, if you ask me why is this so crazy and why do pagans believe in this theory, and how they say that Zeus is very powerful if he is also respecting a higher deity. As I said, the way they are believing in deities is quite problematic, and this is why Christians are also problematic in their understanding of the divine. It's because they are inspired by the pagans. But if you ask me about how it works in their heads and they don't question the validity and they don't find it ridiculous, the reason is very simple. When you ask stuff from the devil is actually a creature. He can't really do anything to you. He has to take permission from God to do anything. So, for example, let's say that Stephen again wants to harm John. He goes with black magic to the devil, aka Zeus, and says, Zeus, because I am a mystic, I want you to help me with this dark spell I want to cast on Stephen to hurt him. The devil hears that, but he can't really do anything because he's a creature and all permission must be taken from God. If you remember by the book of Job, the devil took permission from God to hurt Job. And when God said, my father said, don't kill him, the devil had to respect what God said. So, because the dark magic spells don't actually work, like the people who say I hexed and hexed and hexed, bullshit, the black magic doesn't work at all, it doesn't. Because you are asking from the devil to do you a favor like he's a barman, and if the bar doesn't have anything to offer you, the barman will come back and say I don't have anything to offer. So the way to justify that the spells didn't work was to assign this truth about the devil, that if he goes to Destiny, the higher deity, Destiny might say no and maybe nothing happens. But that's the behind the scenes. The devil was taking requests to harm people, obviously God isn't gonna let that happen. Like, come on, that would give the devil divine powers, or even worse, give a very bad reputation for my dad, that my dad permits the devil to let people do spells on other people. Let's say Stephen wants to harm Joe and he says, I want you to uh, um, make Joe stop talking. There were such spells in ancient Greece, like spells that would make you stop talking inside the councils and stuff. Yeah, people are that stupid. Why this didn't work? They were assigning that to destiny. Destiny didn't allow that, and Zeus has to respect destiny. And if you're like, why couldn't they go directly to destiny? Theoretically, pagans can contact any deity they want if they do mystical practices, but the thing is, some deities require a lot of crap, a lot of crap. That's how I see pagans going with it. And I've told you that Zeus is very demanding as a deity. So let's say somebody went to Destiny and asked, look, I want you to hurt Joe. Destiny is a deity, she's not gonna help you. Even if you wanna contact her, she would ask you crazy stuff like cut your food, cut sex, cut this, that, to honor me. And even if you did all this crap, she wouldn't guarantee that she would give you anything. That's how it works with these deities. It's a transactional relationship, quite transactional. You have to have witnesses and paperwork to prove that you can actually pay the deity if the deity does you some favor. And that's what I'm saying, the deities don't give you favors, and that's why pagans ultimately don't ask for favors from the deities, because they know deities don't give a shit. The reason they explain it is because deities are higher and distant, as Spinoza portrayed God, and he's outside of creation and he doesn't really care. He made us and he left. The reason they say all this crap is to justify the fact that they talk to the deities and the deities don't give them anything. It's, yes, it is because Zeus doesn't give you anything because he's a craphead, but it is also because he's a creature and he's actually deceiving you. It is like you play with your older brother who portrays to be your mom, but it is not your mom, it's actually your brother. And if you ask your brother, who you think is your mom, where is my socks, your brother doesn't know where your socks are because he isn't the one doing the laundry. Your mom is doing the laundry, so your brother has no fucking clue where it is. So when you ask him on the phone, he doesn't respond. And you are like, he won't give me any help because he's distant. No, it's because he's tricking you thinking that he is your mother, when in reality your mother has another phone number, and that's the phone number of your brother, impersonating, just because he wants to prank you and have fun with you. He's impersonating to you your mother because he's the older brother and he's like the goth face type of child. That's how it works. That's the best analogy I can give you to make you understand. So leaving this past, predestination. I explained how predestination works, so it's something that you are destined to do. Now there is a tragedy called Oedipus Rex. You know the tragedy. We had done it at the uni as well, and in that Oedipus learns the truth about his older self from an oracle of Apollo. The oracle said that one day you will kill your parent, your parent, and you will marry your mother. And Oedipus did the best he could not to ever kill his dad or marry his mom. And eventually, the way he became paranoid and he tried to avoid it, actually ended up marrying his mother and killing his father, and he didn't even know about that. And when he found out, he took he blinded his own self, and his mother realized that she married her son and she committed suicide, and it is implied that it was because gods wanted to punish this family because they were bad people. And when I read the tragedy, I thought that there is no worse text I have ever read, that it could be topped by that. And then I realized, I hadn't made the connection before that in my head because I was very occupied with the story. It's by Sophocles, It's the prequel of Antigone. Antigone is the daughter of Oedipo and his mother, so she's both daughter and granddaughter of them. She's the sequel story, and it's a part of a trilogy that Sophocles wrote, and it's basically probably the first trilogy story in Europe, maybe even in the whole world. And then I realized, yes, obviously, Sophocles wrote it. Sophocles was a craphead. Of course, he wrote something quite crappy. So that's why I disagree with that. It comes from the Greek pagan religion that the gods are angry, and if you want to escape your fate, you can't escape your fate because it is written on a wall. That doesn't really go hand in hand with the Bible. The Bible doesn't say that at all. Calvin, when he interpreted the Bible, he put this doctrine because he was very knowledgeable and because he was a mystic. He just put this doctrine on my father's mouth, and that's not what my father did. And I had read that there was a council back then, and there was a theologian amongst 300 people approximately who said to Calvin that this doctrine is evil, it's from the very pits of hell, because the people from the religion of the Islam teacher, these people also speak about predestination, he said, and as I said before, as far as I'm concerned, no other ancient religion has this doctrine apart from Greek paganism, but the religion of the Islam teacher is not ancient, it's quite medieval, okay? So, that religion and Calvinism, and when the theologian said that, he said, take it out, it's actually demonic. Calvin, I know you can search it everywhere, it's on the internet, you don't have to search anybody else. He signed a paper and the person was burnt alive for heresy. Okay, so that goes to show who is actually the heretic here. The story here proves just that Max is trying to escape her fate, that she will shoot Safi, but the photograph, which is the oracle of Apollo, says that she will actually have to in the end, and she can't escape it. This helplessness, in contrast with an all-powerful destiny archetype, primordial energy, kind of, just gives me Greek pagan ideas and thoughts, and I just don't like that for this reason. So hope this explained a little bit how all this crap works, and let's continue.
There wasn't any of me left. It was all Moses and Ben and Lucas and Gwen. It hurt so much. I hurt so many people.
Okay.
Help me fix it.
She is remorseful, but
please.
She is a bad, but she asks for help though.
That's what it feels like to capture the perfect photo. It feels good. Final. Maybe we are cursed. You, me, and Maya. Or maybe the world is cursed. We just live in it.
Okay, so...
Safi, that's poetry and bullshit? Yeah, I know. You're so important to me, Safi.
Okay, let's leave it there. It's still downloading.
God, you're such a cornball. Pull the trigger. Okay.
Fuck her, she's such an evil piece of shit. What the fuck is a cornball? Cornball? Something that is unsophisticated, old-fashioned, banal, or corny. Can I kill her? Can I kill her? Please, please, give me the option. Give me the option. I wanna kill her. Shoot her. wanted to shoot her.
What are you doing? I have no idea. Kinda making this up as I go. But I'm not gonna make another impossible choice between two shitty futures. Come on.
Like, I didn't wanna kill Chloe in the other gameplay, and now I wanted to kill Safi and they didn't even give me the option. Fuck my life. Okay, same parallel with the other game. We have two moons in the sky.
Okay, so looks like I'm not dead. And I'm in the North Quad. Small victories, Max. It's so quiet for a storm. Like, oppressively quiet.
Did we come back then? Came back
Safi?
in the main timeline?
Safi!
I'm not quite sure. Ah, okay, we are in the main timeline, right?
I'm not in the past anymore. Safi could be back to the way she was. I have to.
Where are you going?
I know she's close. I just have to find her.
Who's there? Oh, nothing.
What?
Should I go to the Overlook again?
Who knows what'll happen if I don't find Safi soon.
No, it doesn't allow me. Okay, let's go. We don't know where we are. Which timeline, which dimension.
Please, I can't.
Diamond.
Diamond. Max, thank God. I walked out of the snapping turtle and then somehow I was here.
Do you know where we are? I'm not hallucinating, right? I'm not hallucinating, right?
You see all this too, don't you? The eye of the storm? I see it. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. But if things are weird now, they're only going to get weirder. That's not comforting. I wish Moses was here. I hope he's okay. Come on, let's get inside. This storm is as bad as it looks. Maybe Safi and Moses found shelter. Max, I'm right behind you.
Okay. Okay, fine art building. Is this a nightmare?
But Moses is?
The fuck?
Hey, Moses?
Give me the Cliff Notes version of what we're actually here to see.
I was smoking.
Since when do you smoke?
Doing normal people shit like some kind of healthy, productive member of society.
Doors don't seem super reliable right now, so I guess it's good you're outside for now.
So, should we be worried about this crazy asteroid hitting Earth?
What's going on? Is this my fault? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
You're not making any sense. Are you trying to tell me something?
Just trying to capture the perfect photo. The perfect photo. The perfect photo.
Hang on. Safi?
Alright, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
Is this a
Safi, are you
nightmare?
in there?
Max, it's me, Moses.
Moses!
All right, Max. You have 24 hours before the world ends. What would you do?
I don't know. I guess I'd
Take a picture. Watch a zombie movie. Watch a zombie movie. Zombies aangamben.
watch Return of the Living Dead and, eat a whole pizza. Right, Moses?
All right, Max. You've got 24 hours before the world ends.
What the fuck is going on?
What would you do?
Take a picture.
Strange. This feels... But that's just Safi. I haven't double exposed a photo in a while, but if I superimposed two images of Moses on top of each other, maybe I could separate the Safi parts out of Moses.
Max, thank you.
What happened?
I don't know. It was like Safi had locked me in a kind of, I don't know, a sarcophagus. I was trapped, but still protected somehow. And I could hear Safi. I could hear you. Just outside of it,
Where is she? What did she say? What did she say? What did she say?
What did she say?
She was hurting, Max. That's all I could tell. Whatever you did, snapped me out of it. Or snapped her out of me?
Max? Max, where? I'm sorry,
Safi? Safi? Safi?
You okay?
I think I know what I have to do.
Bet. I'm coming with you.
No, stay here. The storm. I've been through something like it before. Reality gets unreliable. Better if you sit tight.
Machine, Angel, Psychic, Storm. Take care, Max.
See you on the, flip side.
Flip side like photo. Oh, But
when a door closes,
Chloe,
a window opens.
so that would be the last part that I will play, and then I will ramble a little bit, and then yeah.
What?
I hate
Where?
Victoria says. What the fuck, the first game?
This isn't Caledon. This is Blackwell Academy.
What
Chloe
the-
was shot here.
What the fuck?
I listened to it happen.
What
You
the
don't know
fuck?
who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Chloe!
Come on, put that thing down.
Fuck, Max is playing fucking Nathan and Chloe is portrayed by Safi. Fuck off.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I am so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
I just wanna go back and play the first game, which was more important and it made more sense and everything.
Maybe Sophie's right. Maybe we are cursed. Cursed to relive our worst moments over and over again. I had a chance to save Chloe from this bathroom, from Nathan's gun, and I did. And dozens of people died instead. To my Storm. Well, joke's on you, Storm. If you don't think I play out this moment in my head every day, then you don't really know me. Where is that coming from? This still isn't as funny as the artist thought it was.
I wanna see that.
I used to look at this every day.
Okay.
Max and Safi? Not Max and Chloe? So, that's it then? We're done?
Safi's cooler than you ever were.
Cause she drives a Porsche?
Cause she has powers.
What the fuck?
It's in one of these stalls.
Okay. It's fucked up completely. The other game was still better by all means, in every way possible. It was better, way better. You titled yourself more with the characters. I certainly feel them like my own people. The world party from the first game, however. Okay, we are back in the beginning.
Well, that's new. Lucas, I have to get down there. Okay.
Message.
Oh, Kate. You deserved better friends than the ones you were stuck with. Better than me.
Hey Max, I really appreciate you looking out for me. It's nice to know at least one kid here at Blackwell isn't a jerk. I prayed every night before I came here that someone would have my feelings in mind, and you were that person. Thank God for you. I wouldn't have made it otherwise. Joyce. Promise, honey, you have to come back down to the diner for some pancakes. I've got a new special and extra with bacon on the house. Promise you'd be better than anything you can scrounge up in Blackwell's cafeteria. Max, we can't wait for you to come home this summer. We're sure Blackwell Academy is great and all, but we miss you. Hey Max, I know you're jealous, busy with no artistic vision and taste, but that doesn't mean it's okay to take my camera. You've got 24 hours to give it back and press charges, and Daddy won't take everything. Only warning you because I love you and I know you're a broke hoe, but that's no excuse to fuck with Victoria Chase. Okay? Let's catch up later. Warren. Hey Mad Max, where are you hiding? I tried to dob you of those Red Cap for Days DVDs you let me borrow, but you weren't in your room. They were super cool like you said. The way that one guy slashed through 5 heads at one time. Text me back, Max. Don't ignore me. Whatever. I'll stop your dorm whenever you're around. See ya, pup. That's so fucked up. Okay. I won't play any more of this game. I will continue tomorrow. So I wanted to ramble, as I said, about the game. So, let's...
And one neb is cute. Kinda. One. Kinda. This is not that.
Maybe we have to go from this.
I swear, any other day, a tree blossoming in a bowling alley would be the weirdest shit I'd seen that day.
I told you this place was the portal to hell. Behold, a devil.
Jesus, possessed dolls much? Still busted. I'm not getting down this way.
And how am I supposed to get down? So yeah, Helga, didn't you say you're gonna change timeline? Anyway, so yeah, I will stop playing here. I think we had enough for today. I will see tomorrow how it goes. So I was telling you I would ramble, so I don't know what else to say about the princess. I didn't search anything yesterday because I was really well, I'm sad by the way you treat me, because you always say in your head like I did everything for you, I love you, nobody loves you like I do. Like one day you had in your head that you love me more than my dad, and that's crazy. You can't believe that. And if you're like, Helga, why you say that? Then nobody loves you more than God, and that doesn't mean only for me, that means also for you, for everybody. God loves all of us more than anybody else can love us, and that's not, you are taking it out of context, okay? And the way you are jealous of my own dad, it's crazy, it's absolutely crazy. And you, because you are jealous, you can't see that your jealousy treats me like hell, and you shouldn't do that. So because I was upset because you are not liking everything as I have said, and you like whenever you want whatever you choose, and that's hurtful. That's not something I told you to do, okay? Like you have demands, I try to fulfill them, but you don't fulfill my demands ever. I asked you for likes, I asked you to come back, and I asked you for flowers and to help me with the princess, and you just refuse. And then you are like, I love you. Ze, can you kindly show this to me whenever you are ready? If you can. I know I can't really pressure you, but... So about the case, I will give you some people that are scumbags and they lie about them. It's not really difficult to find them yourself, but as I said yesterday, this is hurting my eyes. It's quite dark, quite bright. Just turn it down. Much better. Oh, is this almost there? Okay, it's almost there. So it's 61. Let's leave it here. So, you think you have done it okay, as I said. Helga, you went back to me, yeah, but you don't help. Do you wanna help me? Help me with the princess. I can show you which scholars are too deeply, like hidden in the bibliography to learn them because you are interested in the story. I will tell you the names, but also I will tell you some pop historians you have to know in order to help me. But if you wanna really help me, you have to play along with my rules. As I said, you have to give a fake identity to everybody around you so that they don't understand you are searching for something, because if they understand, they will not give to you any info. Plus, if they understand that you are after the historians, they will try to shut you, and we don't want either of them. So we have to beat them in their own arena. We have to make them understand in their own mindset, in their own make them understand in their own language that they have the upper hand. We have to deceive them, if that makes sense. That's why we need to give you a fake identity to move around like freely without them understanding that you are up to something. That's what I'm trying to say here. So the way to do that is to lie to everyone in a specific manner using specific vocabulary. So in the one teacher you have to say you saw the documentary, in the other person you have to say you discussed the documentary with me. So you have to keep the words, like if you start saying A, B and C to everybody, they will understand that you are lying to all of them. So we don't want either of these scenarios. So we have to give you a scenario that is A 10, A 200, A 65. So the numbers are different, as you heard me, but the plan is the same. So we have to give them a specific data that it is the same to all of them, but the rest is different. So we can extract information. And why we have to use different scenario to anybody that you will talk, because each mystic there has their own level of spirituality. So if we tamper with their specific level of spirituality, we will be able to extract more confessions from them that they speak with Zeus. That's what we are trying to do. I can't speak to Andrew as I would talk to Bashir, because Andrew is deeper than Bashir. That's how it works. We have to be careful how we will craft our responses. So today I will try to give you this stuff. I will try my best to give the stuff to you. Yeah, that's my ramble for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am very disappointed by how you treat me. Like every time I'm happy and I'm waking up and I'm like, I will get a text today, and I never get any text, and sometimes I'm not even getting likes. And just because you have been liking my posts in the past, that doesn't mean that I don't know how to describe it. Just because you do it, that doesn't mean that it is enough for me. That doesn't mean that. And if you're like, Helga, but I have, maybe it's okay for you, but it's not for me. If you wanted it to satisfy me, you have to play my own rules. That's what I'm trying to say. As I am trying to make it easy for you and make you feel appreciated, you have to also make me feel appreciated. It can't work one-sided all the time, because it was always on one-sided with me. It was back then, it still is, and that's why it hurts. So see you tomorrow. I'm really not really having the appetite for anything better than that. Okay, see you.